Wow, I've done this so many times. But and so that's what we're looking for. That's what I use all the time to actually get back into a place where I'm most focused on where I am right here, right now. And the way that I do it is combine it with the breathing, and I'll just go briefly through the rules with you. In through the nose, out through the mouth. You count so that the breathing, all you need to do is have the breath number be the same. It doesn't matter what the number is. If you count to 5 when you breathe in, just count to 5 when you breathe out. You want your back basically as free as possible, and you want to practice. Practicing is anybody who I teach this to says it doesn't work. If I ask them if they practice, they say no. So finding a time to practice. I actually practice twice a day. Every day, first thing, last thing. It keeps me in a place where I haven't ever been more than 12 hours from the last time that I did it. So it's very familiar, very I'm very local to it in the context of being able to do it. And then I take it up whenever I need to throughout the day to get through whatever it is I'm trying to get through, bringing me back to the space that I'm in right here now, the moment that I'm in. And I'm just trying to think if I've forgotten any of all the practices, all the rules in the practice, by the way, have links to neurological stuff in the context of the limbic system, and getting back to a place where your limbic system isn't kind of running my life, meaning that I'm not in that fight flight place all the time. So it's a great place. It's a great way for me to help myself get to sleep at night, get just back to sleep at night, get through difficult conversations, get through difficult times, whatever it happens to be. But real familiarity is I think the most important tool, the most important key for me, because I'm very familiar with how it feels to be in that space. And that makes it easier for me to get back to that space when I need to, if I've kind of drifted away from that space. So really useful tool, especially in difficult times like these. And and the other thing that I was going to throw out in the context of basics is really how many times I've actually done this Back to Basics Sunday over the past almost a year now. I actually haven't looked back in the archives to figure out how many of these I've done, but it's been a lot. And for me, it's really not about how special it is that I have been able to do these. It's more about just to share with whoever happens to be watching that what makes it possible for me to keep doing these things is simply being in the space of doing them, and not thinking about how many I've done or how am I going to do one tomorrow. All I'm thinking about is where I am right now, and this is Back to Basics Friday and Sunday, and this is where I am right now, and this is what I'm doing right now. And it's just a way to kind of describe the keeping your head where your feet are practice that makes things way easier for me, because all I'm ever paying attention to is what I'm doing right here, right now. I can plan for the future, but I'm not living in it. So I find those ideas really helpful. I hope you do too. I'll be back tomorrow on Monday, which is tomorrow, because today is not Friday, it's Sunday. Hope everybody